Guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having an amazing day. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you my #1 life-changing, skin-changing tip for oily skin types. By just changing this one thing in your routine, you're going to find that your skin is so much less oily, it's going to look so much less greasy, your makeup is going to last so much longer during the day without separating and getting cakey and just melting off your face. So yeah, if you want to learn about it, then please keep on watching. Now this is something that I have spoken about before in previous videos, but I feel like it has made that much of a difference to my skin that it needs its very own self-dedicated video. It is honestly crazy. Now you're probably thinking it's like a stupidly expensive product or like a crazy hack. No. It's not. It is adding an oil into your skincare routine. Now I know for those of you with oily skin, you're automatically going, oh. So yeah, I'm like, don't put oil anywhere near my face. I understand that because I used to have that opinion too. Before I learned more about it and before I started testing different products, I was like, anything with oil in it, any oil, anything oily at all, don't put it near my face because that is going to make me more oily. I was like, oh, no. But I promise you, it is the complete opposite. You've just got to stop thinking of it like that. You have to change the way that you think and view oil. So what happens with the skin, and especially with products that suck oil out of the skin, you know, a lot of moisturizers these days are advertised as oil-free. A lot of toners are advertised as oil-reducing, oil-free. You know, they're packed full of alcohol and things like that that actually dehydrate the skin. If you haven't seen any of my previous oily skin videos or some of my foundation routines and whatnot, you may not know about this, but oily skin produces oil primarily because it is dehydrated. Shocker. I know, right? It's basically your body's way of correcting something that's wrong in the skin. So it thinks to itself, oh, I'm a bit thirsty, I'm not hydrated. So it produces oil in an attempt to actually hydrate the surface and, you know, the deep layers of the skin. Obviously, that is a huge problem for those of us who wear foundation and makeup and things like that, because if we are, you know, producing stacks and stacks of oil, makeup doesn't like to stay in place, does it? It likes to go for a little wander, it creases, it cakes, it melts off you next minute, your full face of makeup, it's down here. Yeah. But if you actually hydrate the skin properly with products that the skin is physically designed to accept, so rather than expensive lotions and potions and things, oh, you know, this $400 moisturizer is going to completely change your life. Yeah, I get that, but that's not necessarily what your body is naturally, you know, prone to accepting. And that is oil. The skin absolutely loves oil. Obviously, it has to be the right kind of oil, but if you add an oil into your skincare routine, I guarantee you within 3 to 4 weeks, and it does take time to adjust, you know, you do need to give it a little bit of time before your skin will flip over, but I promise you, your skin, like the oil production during the day, honestly 60-70% less than it was before you were adding an oil into your skincare routine. It is honestly life-changing, and I know it's the littlest thing, and I have talked about it before, but I don't really think I've honestly put enough emphasis on how important this is and how much of a change this is going to make for you. I know there are so many of you who are still struggling with foundation adherence issues, with oil production issues. I understand that it affects your self-confidence. I understand that you don't want to wear makeup, you don't want to go out. I've been there. I've experienced all of that, and I need you to trust me, and I need you to just try this. Now, there are a lot of oils out there on the market. Most brands do produce them. You don't have to spend stacks of money. I've got a couple of favorites here that I want to show you. These are products that I have tried and tested and I swear by and have just worked absolute wonders. First up, really, really affordable. This one is, I think, about $10. This is by the brand called The Ordinary. This is their 100% organic, cold-pressed rosehip seed oil. It's essentially rosehip seed oil that doesn't have any crap added into it. This stuff is incredible. It absorbs straight into the skin. It's absolutely delicious. It doesn't stink. It's not sticky. It doesn't get, you know, kind of bally when you rub it in, and your skin will just soak this up like you wouldn't believe. And another one that I absolutely have loved for ages now is the Drunk Elephant Virgin Marula facial oil. Marula oil is another really good, you know, basic oil that your skin will just absorb so quickly. It doesn't leave a greasy residue. It just disappears, especially if you've got a particularly oily skin type. You'll notice when you put these on your skin, they'll disappear so quickly, even though you would expect kind of like the opposite. And oils are so fantastic because they're packed with antioxidants, they're packed with omega-6, they are packed with things that are so good for not only your skin, but your body. Like, they're healthy. They're actually good for you. For oily skin types like mine, I only apply it at night. I will never apply it in the morning, you know, before I apply makeup, because for me, it's just a little bit too much. But if you do have dry, dehydrated skin, you can absolutely apply it in the morning before your makeup. You can even mix it into your, you know, moisturizer, primer, foundation. You can mix it into pretty well everything. In terms of the order to apply it, I like to do serums first. I'll do an eye cream. I'll do, you know, a serum, maybe a retinol or something, and then I will apply an oil as my last step. If you are someone who likes to wear a really heavy night cream that kind of, you know, absorbs overnight, use the oil first and then use the heavy night cream afterwards. It's fine to do it in that order, but for me personally, the oil is the last step. And I'll get all oiled up and then I will jump into bed. Now, you do not need to use much of this at all. A few drops is more than enough. The way that I like to do it is I'll pop a couple of drops on the back of my hand, and it kind of like heats up and gets oilier as you go, and then I sort of just gently press it into the skin. Now, I'm not talking about applying enough where it's going to stain your pillowcase or it's going to get all through your hair or anything. It's not like that at all. It's just enough for your skin to absorb and, you know, really hydrate it and really balance it back out so that it doesn't get oily during the day. All right, so that's all applied now, and you can see the surface of my skin doesn't look shiny or oily at all. That's because my skin has absorbed all of that product. You know, it's sinking into the deeper layers, the subcutaneous layers of the skin, and it is just, oh, it makes your skin feel so soft and amazing. But that is honestly, that's how simple it is, and that is all you need to do to make the biggest difference to your skin. Your foundation is going to look so much better. Your skin is going to be so much more balanced. I promise you, just trust me. I challenge you to try this. Now, please try not to be impatient. It does take a little while for your skin to readjust, normally about 3 to 4 weeks, but after that time, you're going to be like, whoa. So I hope today's video was helpful, guys. I hope that you learned something. This is something that I've wanted to really talk about properly for quite a while now. If you do have any more questions for me about your skin, about oily skin problems, you know, any oil related questions, please let me know. Leave them in the comment section down below. I'll be sure to answer them. And like I said, give it time. I cannot wait. Please let me know how you go with it. Let me know in a few weeks' time when you've tried it. I want to hear about your results because I'm excited. I promise it's going to be life-changing. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed today's video. I love you all so, so much, and I'll catch you guys in my next one. Bye!